Alongside head Javelina softball coach Craig Nicholson, I'm Mark and Sarah on JavelinaAthletics.com. Coach, you have St. Mary's coming in for a doubleheader on Friday. This is a Rattler team that really hangs its hat on pitching. They've had a lot of success in the circle this season. What is it about their pitching staff that makes it so tough on a lineup?
Well, I think that they have a couple kids with a lot of experience. They move the ball around. From what I've seen, do a pretty good job of hitting their spots and change speeds pretty well. So, they're going to pitch well. I would expect us to pitch well, and we could have some more low-scoring, long softball games.
Yeah, you mentioned when we talked before the Cameron series, you mentioned how they'd had a few slumps, and you were hoping you could contribute to that. You basically did in the course of that series. You guys took 2 out of 3, and one of the big reasons was Brianna Smith, who pitched really well through, I think, 15 innings without allowing an earned run against Cameron. What would it mean to this team if she's able to put performances like that together consistently throughout the rest of the season?
Well, I think, we're at a spot now where we need to go win a lot of ball games down the stretch, and so I think, both her and Sarah are going to have to be a big part of, pitching well, keeping us in ball games, giving us an opportunity. I mean, we're struggling offensively right now. And the way we're going to have to win ball games, we're going to have to execute offensively, and we're going to have to pitch well, and we're going to have to play good defense. And, that's what it's going to have to be. And I know that puts a lot of pressure on those two to come out and perform on an everyday basis, but they've done a good job of it over the last month of the season. And, until we can get things turned around a little bit on the offensive side, we're going to need them to continue to go out there and do that and give us a chance to win every day.
And one of the players who's had one of the best seasons offensively for your team so far has been your catcher, Rocchi Chop. She's arguably been your most consistent hitter behind the plate. How important has her presence been kind of as a steadying force in your lineup this season?
Well, I think, she probably is our biggest source of power in that lineup. And in some ways, it kind of depends who we're playing, who they try to, some of the teams that we've played recently have kind of tried to pitch around her a little bit. Some kind of choose to pitch to her instead of some of the other kids in that lineup. And, when she's getting good pitches to hit and when she's staying disciplined, she's having a lot of success. I think there's times where, she wants to contribute too, and if we're playing somebody that has decided they really don't want to pitch to her, she's got to just stay disciplined and be able to get good pitches to hit. I think when she does that, she's effective and does a nice job.
One of the other players we've talked about a few times is one of your other freshmen, Anastasis, who has had a good season coming here as a freshman, and it's got to be really tough, I'd imagine, for a freshman because so many times you're having to keep making adjustments as pitchers try and find a weakness in your strength as a hitter. But how impressive have you been with her ability to stay consistent with her approach to the plate, be patient, and not try and do too much? And she's put together a good season as a result of that.
Yeah, one, she works at what she does, so that's definitely helped her. I think actually sometimes the new kids have a little bit of an advantage because there's no book on them yet, and so I think the second year tends to be the toughest when you start playing those teams again and they've maybe found a weakness or at least found your strength and, are going to stay away from it. So I think, she's benefited a little bit from people not truly understanding how to pitch her, but as she continues to develop as a hitter, I think she's a hitter that as she continues to develop, there's not going to be a true weakness in there. So she's going to be, moving forward. And she's gotten to that point this year. She didn't start off great, but she's gotten to the point where she's made herself a very tough out. And I think as she continues to grow and develop, she's going to become a tougher and tougher out and probably develop some more power and, and have some more extra base hits moving forward.
All right, well, Coach, best luck this weekend. Thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
He's Craig Nicholson. I'm Mark and Sarah on JavelinaAthletics.com.